Hi, my PlainJains, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing these trending nail design, these vertical ombres. We have Ombre I-13, which is a light brown, and then we have our Model 1's dark brown 0946, but I think I changed one of the colors later on in the video, but we'll get back to that shortly. We have our detail brush, and then we are using the brush method for this, which I'm gonna tell y'all right now. It was kind of questionable, okay? I don't know. And then we're gonna be using long ballerina nails. So let's get into it. So you already know that we're going to be setting our foundation. We're going to file off that shine and then buff the nails so it can be smooth, and then apply our base coat. Then we're gonna apply our first two colors, and that'll be that light brown and dark brown. But again, y'all, like you're gonna see some things that I did, which I wish I didn't do, but you know, it's a learning process. So I will also mention some other ways we can kind of make the techniques better. Again, I'm just doing this for the first time based off the videos that I've seen, and there are a lot of videos out there, guys. Like, I really do believe this is like the next trending thing, if it's not already by the time this video comes out. Like, it's out there. You got matte, you got the glossy finish, so it's a big deal right now. And I chose those brown colors because we are getting into fall, so this will be sold on my Etsy shop as well. But I honestly will say too, I'm not mad at the brush method. It does take some time to get used to if you don't really use brushes for designs, and you definitely will need a flathead brush, because I don't know, I was struggling. I was struggling. Especially if you have an old brush, you can try to use that. But if your brush is like frayed, it just, the gel gets everywhere. So yeah, definitely want to get a flat brush, short flat brush for you to blend. But you can also do the sponge method, which is my preferred method. I saw that on a video as well after I made these nails, so I was like, oh wow, I could have done that. But I'm glad, because you know it opened me up to different techniques, like we said, and it is a learning process. So I'm glad that I got to experience the brush method doing the vertical ombre, but I'm definitely probably going to go back to the sponge method of doing these nails, because it's more convenient for me. It's a better time management for me as well to do the sponge, and it doesn't take a lot. So to each their own. If you want to do the brush method, you can. If you want to do the sponge method, you can. It is all totally up to you. At the end of the day, the outcome should just be blended colors, and the look of these trending nails should all be the same. So I'm going to get off of here and let you enjoy the video, and I'll come back when we are starting to blend. So in the video I saw your first base coat was going to be the two colors, so I used that Ombre, and then I used, I think, this lighter color that just did not work well. So that's why I ended up using a darker brown in the Model 1's collection, because I was like, no. So definitely you want to do that. However, like doing the sponge method, I usually put down a base coat of the same color. So like how I'm doing that light color for the nails on that right hand or the left hand side, I saw a video that did the same thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could have done that. So definitely apply a light color first as your first coat or your first gel coat before you do the ombre, because it just makes life a lot easier. Instead of just putting down that dark color, because you know if you put a dark first and then you put a light over it, the dark is going to show up underneath the light color, obviously. So definitely put a light color down and just cover the whole nail. Don't even worry about your blending yet. Just, you want to make sure you have that first light color as a first coat, so you don't have to worry about blending as much. But we're going to continue because, like I said, it gets a little iffy, like Chris Brown said. Get a little iffy. Yeah, it really had me a little worried. But we're just gonna keep going and trust the process, as you can see. So I have my flathead brush here. I did go over with another coat again, just so I can get that blend that I wanted, because I don't know, I was just having a really hard time blending with this brush, and I don't know what it was for me. And I really don't feel like, I don't know, I feel like it shouldn't have taken so much, but it did. It did. I was like, oh, I don't know. But yeah, so it started to blend out a little bit. And as you can see, the nail that's closest to the number 3, I did a trial on it and it came out really well. I noticed that if I started blending from like the lighter to the darker, or the darker to the lighter, it came out really good. Or if I flipped my brush head, once I went down one time and then flipped it again and went down one time, it would blend. But it was given like streaky the first couple of times, and that's why I went over it with the gel polishes, because I was just questioning life when I was doing it. Like, what is going on? Are my eyes deceiving me? Like, is this supposed to come out like this? But again, we're gonna trust the process, because at the end of the day, like, as I kept going, like as you can see this one, I kept going and it started to blend, and I'm like, okay, all right, it's giving a little two-tone duo. All right, trust the process. I can't say that enough. You have to trust the process when doing nail designs, because it's always gonna come out questionable while you're doing it. But when you're coming towards the end, before you put that gloss finish or that matte finish on there, you're supposed to see the evolution of that design. You know what I mean? So definitely trust the process, y'all. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You gotta trust it, because I was terrified trying to figure out what was going on. But I'm really glad of how it came out. Now I'm going to do the tips, and the tips you're supposed to do an opposite color for the color that is ombre. So for the darker side, you're going to put the lighter color, and for the lighter side, you're going to put the darker color. And I feel like this was probably the easiest part of doing this design. You just make your smile line and fill it in and go. Oh, and blend it out. So I have my detail brush, and I am creating my smile line with the lighter brown, and then I am going to go on to the other side with the darker brown, and I'm cleaning off my brush and the alcohol, by the way, and I'm going to create the other half of that smile line with the darker brown, fill that in, and then we're going to use our flathead brush to blend. And it doesn't take a lot of blending on this part, because you just want that middle to blend. So I'm gonna go in with my top coat to lock these vertical ombres in. And if you haven't already, guys, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you like the brush method, if you like the sponge method better. If you have tried this, which technique did you use? Let me know in the comments below. And I am going to also put these designs on my Etsy shop in different colors, of course. But I feel like for my first time, I am not mad at the outcome. I'm really not. And I say that because everybody's process is different for their first time. And believe it or not, your best work comes out the first time you do it. So this is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time, guys. Bye.